Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Come on. Bring the heat.
Round one. Fight.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Player 2 has the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Checks with the projectile. The fireball game is so solid right now, their opponent can't get a good read to jump it. Blocks the jump in.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
All right, what's coming next? KO!
Nicely played around there.
Yeesh, that didn't look like a fair fight at all. Well, let me hear your thoughts.
Oh boy, if you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning trap. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They want to carry that momentum into the next round.
Right. That definitely makes sense.
Player 1 experiencing burnout. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Barely blocks the jumping. A chance for big damage with the punch count. Amazing KO!
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
All right, let's go.
Shuts down the air approach. Spins a little drive gauge to start some offense.
All right, what's the plan?
The low doesn't connect.
Do they have the right read on the opponent?
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Low, heavy hits, mix up incoming.
That was crazy.
Overdrive jackknife. Who will capitalize on an opening first?
Oh man, it's coming down to the wire.
Block. Drive rush to keep it going. KO.
Great round, nicely done.
I think I forgot to breathe that whole round.
That right there was some Street Fighter. So good.
No thank you. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of pace to hit and keeps on trucking. Whoa. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
I'm sure both fighters are gonna give it.
Ooh, burnout activates.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Goes with the safe stuff with that target lock. The throw connects.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Connects with the throw.
What? How do you even think of doing that? This is so...
Closes it out.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go!
Brushes that off and keeps going.
Bring in the heat.
Get your vocal cords ready for tasty sing-along. The super connects. Player 1 with the lead. They're gonna end it. Knock them out of here.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Big gauge lead throws them.
Okay, what's the follow-up? Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
Reversal.
Who's gonna take control of this round?
Gotta do better than that.
I can't believe they blocked that. Who's gonna take the...
You're done.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Player 1 was the only one left standing after that. That's what I like to see. Talk that.
Wow, that was... Man, I'm at a loss for words. How can you even describe what we just saw?
We got a Good match on deck right now, and no one's gonna want to blink once the action gets started.
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Knockdown.
Ooh.
Lays on the pressure with the projectile.
All right, what's the plan?
Next up, both go for the throw, and they cancel out. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Someone's gotta make a move.
Huh. Both seem a bit tentative.
The jump in is denied. Throws to get around their defense. Holds out with the block.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Rolls to the drive reversal.
Just needs one more good hit.
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Medium kick hits. Was looking for that jump attack. KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Thinks to jump in. Big low reaching heavy.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Scrapping it is a smart move to stay on guard.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Gets a little space with the throw. Blocks it, brushes that off, and keeps going.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
What a smart throw!
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Bad mistake.
Both foot down and out.
Takes the round. Wow.
That's
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Who will come out on top in this final round?
Okay, this is it. This is the defining moment.
Experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be tough. Don't think this is gonna happen.
With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Puts the brakes on the impact.
That was ridiculous defense.
Blocks the. Will this super art do anything?
Yo, what?
My mom told me, scared money don't make no money, and kids got plenty. Going in, throws them.
Okay, okay. What's the follow-up?
What a smart throw!
What? How do you even think of doing that?
The steam gun uppercut. No hesitation or regret. Open up, it's time for business. Weekend pleasure. We're in for a good time.
Good night. Tell them how you like that either.
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Player two is gonna be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
That was so back and forth. Wow, you can't ask for better Street Fighter.
Yo, I can't argue with you. What a game.